we're gonna have to do this a little differently today. People got their volumes a little too loud in their homes and it's intercepting these walls. So we're gonna use a mic. Because I don't do that rude shit. Oh yes. Well, I'm gonna sashay in the room. Matty. I'm gonna sashay on into the room. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Hello? Hello, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing recording? I'm going to have to use the microphone today and be a little closer to you as far as the volume is concerned. My neighbor downstairs, she's a little bit of a BI, finished the rest of it, and she has the volume on 10. I can hear it, and it's crazy to me. So for us, for this situation, I feel very J.K. on SATs with my glasses on. But for this situation, I'm going to choose what's up out there in Mexico to have the microphone so that way we can make sure you can hear me and only me and just me and not some shitty TV downstairs because I promise you it's never nothing good. One time I heard it so loud. I said, oh girl, she's watching a bad episode of something. Why is it so damn quiet in there? I have a lot to talk about today. Oh, okay. Hope you're having a better day. Yes, I have a lot to talk about today. I want to first give a lot of thank yous to a lot of you. I haven't really done this before, and I really wanted to do this now. I always say everyone, but I don't get to specifically put people's names out there that I feel should get some love here, especially for everyone helping me out with this whole wedding situation that took place this weekend. This weekend was crazy. This weekend was crazy. I have yet to get a full rest. I've yet to get a full rest, and I got to sleep for the first time. And it's sad to say that, but I got to sleep for the first time last night because my boyfriend came and picked me up and took me to go get some food because I hadn't really eaten like I really needed to. Like he saw me and he was like, "Oh, babe," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not good. I'm quite upset. I'm quite tired. I'm quite drained. This is just not what I love my friend, and I was gonna do everything in my power to get to that wedding. I promise you, even if no one helped me, girl, I was going to do everything I could. Um, but it was one of the best experiences I've had. It was a beautiful moment. I got to witness one of my favorite people in the entire universe have her special day, and her husband is everything. He is not only handsome, but he's a really sweet and genuine guy. He seemed very cool, good head on his shoulders. I'm very happy for her. So I'm going to talk about this weekend, but I'm also going to talk about this bag of goodies I got. I have a couple of special friends. I'm not going to give you their names because I don't need y'all in their tea like that, but they have certain abilities and options and, room to go into places that I have yet to get. And so, with that being said, I was given a bunch of merch. Some of it is defective, and you'll notice the ones that are. The others, not so much. And I was very pleased and excited for this. So I want to give a shout out to the person in particular. You know who you are. A little dash. Thank you so much for this. And I'm also glad with my other friend who also, he knows who he is. And I'm sure his Libra ass is probably like, bitch, you're not going to say my name? Yeah, ho, you know who you are. Um, love you, friend. But y'all like really thought about me and put together a cute bag, and I really want to go over it. I have not looked at the items. This is my first time going into this bag. I haven't looked into the items, but they did tell me that certain things in there may possibly be not of what they seem, and you'll notice what's wrong with it. And other stuff is merchandise that used to be on sale for a lot of the drag queens, but no longer is on sale. And a lot of girls would like to get some of this shit, but you can't find it anymore. So it's like, oh, okay. Some of it you still can. I don't know. I haven't gone through it. This is already a bag that I don't have. You know, I have the Miss Kasha Davis tote. Where's she at, girl? Where's she at? I already got the Mrs. Kasha Davis tote. I already got this one. That one I bought, but this one is from, what is this? Drag Race Battle of the Seasons 2016 extravaganza tour. So this is already like way back there. Hey, Asia. Ow! I'm knocking stuff over. Okay, so I know I need to change the name to I Found What in This Bag. But it's alive. So, and I actually would love to do more stuff like that where people would send random boxes, or, you know, someone ends up giving me a big bag of something and just opening things, because I like to be surprised and look at stuff. So it's pretty fun. And yes, also, if you do want to donate to the channel, Alicia, one of my favorite moderators, I also see you in here, Asia. Hey, mama. You can click those links. Anything and everything is appreciative. I will be leaving Jamar's again, this time permanently, Monday, and hopefully I will have found some place by then to rest my head. So while everything's going on around me, I still have things to take care of. So let's talk about this whole entire trip, because I almost got into it at the airport 3 times on my way home. On my way there, it was not so bad. And I did tape and record everything that took place. Oh, yes, I did. I did certain clips of certain places that I was at, certain moments that I was going through and everything else. So I will have a mini movie together tomorrow. Believe it. I hope he's okay too. We don't speak anymore. So, you know, I give him the best love and he can say it's fake. But, you know, I honestly did care about the guy. I don't understand what happened with him. So I don't know. Will you discuss Pose? I mean, I already have kind of with the last live that I did and the Pose video I already posted with my reaction review. I mean, I don't know what else more I can discuss outside of Angelica Ross getting on American Horror Story 1984, which y'all already know I'm going to be covering it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be covering American Horror Story because Apocalypse was a blast and I can't wait to do 1984. So just get ready for that. But it's still a sad moment. I can't listen to that Stephanie Mills song anymore. I have played it all the way out. My boyfriend was playing it today, and I was like, babe, all I can think about is Candy. Like every time that song starts, all I got now in my brain is boom, boom, da, da. Like, and we just go right into the moment. Like we're all on the ballroom floor, we're hugging hands, we're watching her set the send off. That's all you can think about. That's all you can think about. Okay. So a lot of you know I got on live probably the day of that I was leaving. And I was like, I need help with a rental car. Y'all came through. I'm going to give some love today to a lot of people with this trip who donated around the time of this trip. At the same time, I know a lot of you also donate at any other given time. If I do not say your name here, please forgive me and send me an inbox message to be like, Matthew, next time you want to do this, please include me, et cetera, et cetera. It's a lot to keep up with. I'm giving first names. I don't have screen names, but I'm giving first names of people who just really came through. I'm gonna start with Belinda. Thank you so much, baby. You reached out to me on Facebook, and it really came in handy for me, and I really appreciate it. Chantel, Jeanette, Topanga, Tara, Kelly, Nick, Alexandra, Erica, Chi-Chi, Lorna, Emily, Summer, Adam and Ruth, Robert, Janet, John, Ronald, Alicia. Alicia, hey, baby. Andrea, I know you heard your name in there, girl, if I haven't said it yet. William, Levia, I want to say, I believe that's how you say that. If I said it wrong, please forgive me. Deidre, Dominique, Rassos, Amy, Julie, and Giuseppe. Of course, my boy Nick, I think I said him earlier in here because Nick's come through on a lot of occasions. But everybody who's here now, everybody who's watching the channel, everybody who's just witnessed, just focused or just been here, part of the Rant Pack. I appreciate every single solitary thing you do, whether it's a donation, whether it's just here to just listen to me talk about my crazy life and to witness me cry about a show that we watch or to get angry when the judges get something wrong. I appreciate every single one of you in my life. I really do. And once I start getting things together, I will do a lot more for you. And I promise that, because I don't want y'all to think that this is some channel that you come to and I'm just like, please, please, and please. There's more I want to do. And it's not just all talk. And I really dislike when people get that feeling from me, but I also know those people never wanted to have a good feeling with me. So I never take it too personal because I know where my heart is. So once everything starts to come together, not even like fully together, but just starting to just tip, I'm gonna start doing more giveaways with things, and I will get a PO box together so that y'all can send stuff because I know you want to. And again, I apologize because it's a little hard, but you know, we're gonna make it. So, but thank you. I really, 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 like, y'all don't know. Like, I was in the bed today and something came in, and you know, Boo was there. Hey, my pussy. And he just saw the donation, and he was just like, Matt, people really love you. And I say, it's hard for me to take it sometimes because sometimes I get up and I forget to love myself because I think of all the negative people who just don't want me to be or exist. And then the family that I don't talk to anymore. And it's tough. But then I realized I have my Rant Pack, I have my bae, I have myself to be happy for. And you just got to get up and do everything. So y'all saved me this trip. You saved me. You don't even know. You don't know. You saved me. When I tell you that rental car was so necessary, bitch. Okay, let's get to the story. Now it's time for the stories. Oh, I'm ready. I have my spirit is full, and I'm ready to tell you how this all went down. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Speaking of which, my hair is super long now. Okay. So basically, when I got off the live with y'all, I got packed and everything. I was getting stuff together. I had to go get my pants from the cleaners, and the alterations were perfect. My ass looked so flippin' good. Y'all don't understand. Pussy was right. It was sitting in there. And I was appreciative of them. They told me to come back anytime. I gave a hug to both Mr. and Mrs. They were so sweet. Y'all, I will say, they're in Koreatown. Once I get more work done with them, I'm going to start filming with them because they were really nice. I told them I was on YouTube. She was like, oh, if you want to film anything here, let us know. We're down. I was like, I love. So they were really sweet. The issue with that is I was trying to save money because y'all, at the same time I did that video and you were sending me stuff and I was trying to be smart and I didn't want to get Lyft rides back home from the cleaners into where I needed to go and grab a whole bunch of stuff. And I was getting like toiletries and stuff I needed for this trip. It's only a day that I'm going to be there and I'm coming back the next day, but I need stuff to travel with because I'm going to be getting dressed and everything's last minute, right? Right. Okay. So, oh God, this is where everything is so stressful. I really had the worst time getting there and leaving. Like once everything happened, it was good, but this is where shit got crazy. Now, and I'm putting my boyfriend on blast because he gave me some trouble, but we talked about this and I told him I would talk about this on live, so we're good. Now, I have an issue with time. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm on time when it comes to work stuff, but when it comes to friendships, relationships, I can be late. Now, if it's a job and I need to be booked somewhere, bitch, I'm early. That's money. But sometimes I forget to be on time with my friends and my family and things like that. I'll be real with you. I get that from my daddy. Now, he was ready to come pick me up to take me to the airport because he said, Matthew, traffic's going to be bad. I need you to be on time. I said, babe, I haven't even taken a shower yet. I did this video today. I just packed everything perfectly. And I'm very meticulous with how I pack my clothes. So it takes me a very long time because I pull everything out. I pull everything out. And I go, what am I going to need this for? What am I going to need this for? I pull up the weather report. I'm that guy. I take way too much time. I just too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. So he gets here and he's bringing his friend who's staying with him who's having issues. Well, it wasn't issues. He was getting some stuff done in his house, and they had to cut the power out, so he just needed to stay at my boyfriend's house at the time. Now I'm getting used to my boyfriend having friends because every boyfriend who I had in my past has never been a person to be friendly. He has had a lot of friends. This is where he's from, so I'm getting used to that. But I have made it very. I've been real with him, like I want to be comfortable around them, so please don't make it me feel uncomfortable around your friends if they're being a little too. I don't know them. I have to know who they are. Like I don't know what's going on here. I've had a friend of mine sleep with my boyfriend before, so yeah, I have to be smart, but at the same time, I also tell him I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm not going to judge you on these situations. I'm not going to sit here and do all that, but I'll address it if it is something that bothers me. I am learning, people. I'm learning. So, picks me up. I meet the new friend. The new friend's cool. I like him. We're good. He was sweet, and we talked. He actually was talking to somebody who I also was talking to at one point in time, and it was just really funny that we related on that moment because I was like, girl, he was never about that. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, right? So it was cool. Now, I have a blunt that I want to smoke, and I'm just going to be real with y'all before I get to the airport. It's the airport. I want to be a little geeked while I'm there because I have anxiety like a motherfucker when I'm in any type of situation with travel and TSA and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, babe, I need, to get a lighter. I left my lighter, and he copped an attitude, and it just ruined my whole entire mood. My entire mood was gone because he was like, and he waited till the last minute for us to stop somewhere to get a lighter because he didn't want to stop in the hood and get one. And I was like, why not just stop anywhere and get one? And I was just like, girl, it was driving me fucking crazy. Oh, I had my edibles too, Aaliyah. I had my edibles too. I had like a little chocolate bar I bought for like $8. It was cheap, but it did the job. It did the job. But I wanted to get some of this indica in me because the flight was at 11 o'clock and it arrived at 7 a.m. the next day. So I wanted to sleep on the plane. That's why I was like, come on, I'm trying to smoke some indica here. I want to get very relaxed. So when I get on the plane, it's bumpy and stuff, I can just nod off. That's what I'm asking. It takes them forever to do it. And I guess, I don't know if I was being impatient or if I was thinking like too much about the whole situation. I believe that's where my mind was at, where I was like, maybe this is something that's not important and I'm making this more important than it should be. And by me doing that, I'm causing issues, right? Anywho, I get the lighter, his friend gets some wine, they drop me off, we kiss, we hug. I'm learning to be okay with public displays of affection. I have never been that way with any man I've ever been in a relationship with, and Babe is the only one who's making me very comfortable to do that. Also, me living in Los Angeles also makes me a little bit more comfortable to show that because it's a little bit more open-minded and there's a lot of freaky, crazy people out here. So yeah. I had an edible, but that sucker was not smuggled. I put that in my toiletry bag that I went through security with, and nobody stopped me. And it was like, it's a piece of chocolate. What's gonna happen? But it was I did get an edible on the plane, but I didn't take any. I didn't take any flour. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not. That's when they get you. So way more open-minded than Texas, girl. Ugh, gross. Uh, so let's get back to the story. So drops me off. I check in my stuff. It's a one-way flight. I'm good. Okay. I go through TSA. That was quick. Everything is fine up until we get to the plane. Now I'm sitting down and I'm waiting for the plane to get there. It says 55 minutes until we board. This family comes over and brings the entire grocery store with them and decides to have some Baba Ganoush fest in front of me. And that's not an issue. The only issue is that the children were running back and forth and they were throwing food. And we're in the airport. So some of that hummus got on my shoe. No one apologized. They never gave, you know how things happen or something will get knocked over or somebody will push into you and then they don't acknowledge anything. No, you're fine, KK Thomas, you're good. That's what was happening. So it was like these grown adults with their children are sitting here letting them be assholes and they're not even acknowledging people who are getting fucked over right now, which is stupid. So eventually the kids get tired, and I love it when children get tired because it's so quiet. When children get sleepy, it's the best. It's like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Get that baby to bed. Get that baby to bed. Then comes over a dad and a daughter. It was this, I want to say, yeah, it was an Asian dad and daughter, and they sat next to me. And this was really cool, and I have to share this with you because I was very fascinated by this process. The dad has control over the daughter's phone, meaning that he has the parental control from iPhone to iPhone. So he's the only one that can give her access to certain things. And apparently, he has the ability to only give her one app, one, to use. What? I'm listening to the conversation. I'm just so fascinated by the entire process of this. Because when I got a cell phone when I was a teenager, bitch. We couldn't do too much because it was just texting and cell phone stuff before they had the web browser. And if you got the web browser going, you was really lucky, but the pixels was shit. So pictures looked like horrible. The girl was like 13, 14 years old. And you knew she was she was very smart because they were having a conversation about NASA and space exploration and certain things to do with like, I guess it was like very chemistry, biology conversation. It was cool. And I like to hear that, but it was just really weird when she was like, she was complaining, like, please, we're in the airport. Like, we're in the airport. We're in the airport. There's nothing to do. Can you at least let me look at my phone? Can I at least get on the app or something? Like, that was the whole emphasis of it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, there's nothing going on. But for him, and what he said that blew my mind, he says, I understand we're in the airport, but your mind shouldn't even be wandering off to other things. You have so many things ahead of you that we're still trying to get done now, and that's tomorrow for you. So you'll be on your apps again, but that's not till Sunday. And it was what, Thursday when this was taking place? So I was like, okay. It was weird. I thought it was interesting though. I was like, okay, I could respect his reasoning behind this. It was Facebook was the one, right? So he let her get onto Facebook, and then once she got access to it, here's what really sucked. The Wi-Fi where we're at wasn't working, so she wasn't even able to use it. She wasn't even able to. Girl, I felt so bad. I almost gave her my phone. But what I did instead, y'all will applaud me for because my name's Matty Rants, and you know I'm always a person of the people. But bitch, I pulled out my Nintendo Switch and I said, "Do you want to play?" And she was like, "Oh my God, what games do you have?" So we played Mario Kart for like 30 minutes before the flight started. Because I'm a nice guy. And the dad thought it was really cool. I had one on me. She's like, oh, yeah, we actually forgot to pack hers. And she was like, I know, and I'm pissed about it. But I was like, yeah, it's cool. You know, the thing comes with 2 controllers on the sides, and then I had my Pro controller with me, too. So it was 3 in total. The dad didn't want to play. He knew how to. But again, 3 times I had to pull out that Switch. 3 times I pulled out that Switch to calm children down and to chill with somebody who I was with on a flight, on my last flight that I was cool with. But I'll get to it in a second. But yeah, he didn't have anything to say because that was the time he gave her time to like actually do something, but she couldn't do it. But instead of that happening, he's like, oh, it's a video game. That's fine. You know what I mean? It wasn't like she was going on social media. You see? Isn't that deep? Because it wasn't social media, he didn't care. I was like, interesting. And I think his point was is that social media for him is toxic, and he didn't want her to spend multiple hours online looking at other people's opinions of things to then develop her own opinion based off of other people's opinions. I was like, oh. I mean, I gathered that, but that's what he said in short, and he said it in a much different way. But either way, the flight starts. Now, I get on the plane, it's really, really late. I'm like group number 5. I have a window seat. Oh, excuse me, lies. I had an aisle seat. I had an aisle seat going there, and I was able to get a window seat for each and every flight I had coming back, but that means nothing, and you'll learn soon. So I'm on the aisle, and I'm next to this guy. Now, he is a little bit bigger than me, and he was a little older than me. And I'm being very nice when I say a little older. I'm very on the money. I'm very on the money when I say he was bigger, but not too big. But he was a lot older. Now, this man had uncontrollable gas. I'm going to tell you that right now. He was farting a storm up. Not only was he farting a storm up, but he, like me, was trying to fall asleep. I'm trying to fall asleep. It is dead night. Nobody's lights are on. Everybody on the plane is trying to go to sleep, except for the person in front of me, this rude woman, who, before I got on the plane, said, "What group am I in?" I was like, "I'm in group 5." She goes, "Okay," and proceeds to cut in front of me. I said, "Excuse me." She goes, "I'm in group 5 too." I said, "Okay, then why are you getting in front of me?" She's like, "No, no, 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 I'm in group 5." Like, as if her 5 was different than my 5. I was very, I didn't understand it. So her friend, it was two older women, and older women this trip were just really giving me the business. I don't know what I did. But her friend was like, "I'm sorry." And I was like, "Don't apologize for her. You're not doing anything wrong. She wants to cut in front of people and she thinks that's acceptable. That's on her. But Rufus, don't you be scratching that carpet." Um, I said, all that extra stuff. Again, whatever. We're on the plane. She's reading the entire flight. The flight itself is 5 hours. So through the entire flight, you're not sleeping. Okay, thank you. So y'all know had myself a little bit of that indica. Yeah, we can see Rufus later. Come here, pumpkin. Um, Come on. So I can finish my story and you don't scratch on this carpet. Ow! No, come here. No, no. Ugh, Lord. You got me almost breaking the camera equipment. Ooh. Ah, Jawenya. I'm just kidding. Okay, you find Schnookies? Okay, great. Okay, back to the story. Okay. Ooh. We're going to hold you like this. Rufus is all up in the mic, y'all. He's all up in the mic. He's all up in the mic. Okay, I'm going to put you down because yeah. I'm going to put him down. I got to put him down. I got to put him down. You're going down. You're going down, Buster. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Go on. Go on, you old fossil. Oh, girl, sorry. Okay, let's get back to the story. I just had to do it real quick because I know y'all want to see Roof, and he got his hair cut so he looks cute. Anywho, so the man next to me leaned on me several times, and it just got a little crazy, and I was just already just like annoyed by the entire situation. There we go. I was just annoyed by the entire situation. I was like, God, please, this is too much. So I literally was awake that whole flight all the way for the sun coming up. No sleep. Maybe 30 minutes of a nod in and a nod out. Just really bad. So then it was time to get off the flight. And everyone took their time, but I was on a 777, a 777. If y'all are familiar with Boeing jets and you understand planes, that bitch is big. It's not a 747. It's not an express jet. It's big. So I'm sitting there waiting a good 25, 30 minutes to even get off the flight, and they've cut off the AC. Marie, it's not my dog. That's Jamar's dog. You have to ask him whenever he decides to ever go live and give y'all a video. I would have named him Buster Scruggs, to be honest with you. Oh, Buster. That's what I would have called the dog. I called him Buster. I get off the flight. It's the morning time. I'm like, okay, I got to go get the rental car. Y'all had sent me enough money to get it. I only needed it for a day. I wish I got an SUV, but I needed something that was just good on gas because, again, I'm trying to spend as little as possible. Yeah, like for real. And I get a Nissan Versa. Oh, before I do anything, shout out to you in Scotland, baby. Thank you for being here, my Scottish people. Love y'all. Alamo Rental Car. Shout out to you, Alamo Rental Car. Do y'all want me to give you a tip? I'm going to give you a tip because a lot of you I know don't do credit cards and you do debit cards, and I'll give you a tip. If you want to rent a car and you don't want to do any, you don't have a credit card and you need to not go through any drama, go through Alamo. As long as you are flying and you have a return trip, you can rent a vehicle from them with a debit card and not have any issues. Every other rental car company I cannot speak for. And also with Alamo, they don't put a hold on your card for anything or stuff like that. They take the actual amount that is supposed to be taken from the card. It's not, oh, we're gonna put $150 hold here and then charge you for the no, no, no. They literally took my card. I wasn't charged until I turned the vehicle in, and it was a good price, and I was very pleased and thankful for that. So shout out to Alamo, and I was able to get insurance on that bitch because you never know what's going to happen. Now, I go get the car. I know, they need to sponsor me. I'm telling you, I have a lot of companies that I do a lot of business with, and I've done it for years. And that has been one of the best places I have ever gone through to ever rent a car or do any kind of trip. I promise that. Enterprise used to be the one, but they changed some policies for me that I don't agree with when it comes to money. But at the same time, I used to know people that ran game back in the day with Enterprise and would rent a car and never return that bitch and move out of state with that motherfucker and get to track it out that mother, and that would be their car. So believe me when I say I understand why there are certain new rules and regulations when it comes to renting vehicles. But Alamo, as long as you are taking a flight with them people and you just forgot your credit card and you need to rent a car, you need to do something quick, fast, and in a hurry, I suggest you do them, okay? Also, they don't charge you an arm and a leg for the insurance on the vehicle when you need to put it on there. But if you have your own insurance, like a lot of people do, please advise them of that so that way you're not buying insurance for no flipping reason. Because most of your insurance does carry over into you renting a vehicle. Matty talks, Matty moment. There you go. So mid-size, I was hoping for an Elantra, but I got a Nissan Versa. It was actually a good car. I was enjoying it, and the sound system was cute. I then go meet up with my friend Alonzo. Hey, Alonzo, thank you so much for letting me take 2 hours just to sleep at your place and take a shower and feel like a normal human being again, so I could iron my suit and get everything together because everything was wrinkled and it just was a bad, you know what I went through. It was bad. But I was in downtown Jersey and it was really beautiful. I actually like downtown Jersey, and I got to be by this giant, there was a statue of a hockey player that I rode by. I thought it was really dope. I wanted to take pictures there, but I didn't have any time. But no, I got to stay over there for just a little bit. I got some Chipotle. Y'all saw me get on live on Instagram when that happened. For those of you who were on my Instagram, y'all were there for half of my story. Y'all were there for certain parts where I was able to get online. So if you were on Instagram this weekend, you got to see a lot of what I'm talking about. But after I woke up, took my nap, put on my clothes, it's 90 degrees in Jersey. So there's no way I'm putting my suit shirt on. And I have my suit here, and it's wrinkled. It's piss wrinkled. Like, oh my God, my poor suit. My poor suit. Like, I think it still has sweat stains on it. Like, it is this sucker. Girl. It was bad. So I wore a t-shirt. I had my pants out, and we were just walking to the parking lot. They couldn't find my car. It's 90 degrees. I'm in a suit. They couldn't find my car. So I had my Shangela fan. Where's she at? Hold on. Because this was the fan I chose for the wedding. I chose this for the wedding. So if you saw pictures at the wedding and there's me in the video footage for it, I'm doing a lot of this. But I'm out there like this, like, where's my car, being the ultimate sissy. Just being the ultimate fag. Just sis it down, girl, sis it down. I'm just being the ultimate sissy. I was over it. And they finally found my car. And they charged me for it. At first, they weren't going to charge me for it, but then I guess the people figured my, homosexual spirit, and I had to pay $15 for parking. I didn't have the $15 to spend, but I spent it. And I told them I wasn't going to be able to come back because this wedding is going to go for a long time. It's already going to be a late afternoon wedding, and I know the party's going to last till 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. Hey, Reva. So I don't want to stay here too late and end up being, waking you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, messing him up. Okay. So The venue was an hour and 15 minutes away from downtown Newark. I was in a township, okay? That was a drive. When I get to the wedding, it's beautiful country club, Bear Creek Valley, or Bear Valley Creek. I don't know. It's one of the two. Y'all, I tagged the place in some of my pictures, so you'll see. Oh, and also I will be doing a clip show of this tomorrow. So you'll see a lot of this clip from me getting on the plane and everything that happened with all the stuff. So you'll see. I want to stay in the car to lotion my ankles up just a little bit. My wrist, I want to do a little spritz of spray. I want to have a little cool moment with the AC before I walk outside and give the girls the kaboom. I didn't get that moment. They said it's valet only. Valet only? I can't park my car? Well, it may be hard for you to get out later. How would it be hard? Are you going to park the cars on top of each other? Like, what's going on? He suggested to valet. All right, I'll valet then. So now I'm getting dressed in front of the venue. Luckily, my friend who is getting married and her now husband, hi John, they didn't see all that. And I was just like, girl. Everybody was inside. Most people were inside. There's only 2 people outside when that happened. So I was like, hurry up. So I got my shit done. I walk inside. You know, I'm wearing my good shoes, my up levels. And I walk in and it's... None of my college people had made it there yet. I was the first one. And everybody who was there was definitely nobody who I even had an idea or clue who they were. And the bar wasn't open yet. It was just champagne and wine. Thank God for the champagne because they had the flutes available at the door and your boy had 3. Bearbrook Valley. I'm not sure if it's Bearbrook Valley because it's in Jersey. I'll post it late. Actually, do I have this here? Does it show the name on here? Oh, you're right. It is Bearbrook Valley because I have these pictures from the event. Okay, cool. It is Bearbrook Valley. Correct. All right. So, what happened? Come on, Matty. I'm like trying to keep the story going. Oh, here we go. So I'm sitting there. I get my champagne. Where's my friend? My good girl, my love. Naomi is one of my loves. And Lisa Marie Johnson, I live and breathe for you. My Johnson, my Marie Johnson, I love you to death. You know I do. Thank you for letting me stay in your hotel room for you. Look, I'm talking. She lives in Manhattan, so that's my Manhattan, like, that's my girl, okay? It's my Manhattan girl. I live for her. I've known her since college, just like I've known Naomi, but Lisa is like, oh my God, she's the best energy in the planet. She's a fire. Oh, I can't describe her. She's everything and then some to me. I think she's so gorgeous. I think she's so fun. I can't wait for her wedding. I always tell her that's the girl, when you getting married, bitch. She's an absolute sweetheart, but she's Mr. Matthew. That's how she always addresses me. Mr. Matthew. And I'm like, Lisa Marie. I have to say her full name. It's just, that's how we do it. She's like, babe, oh my God, I'm sorry we're late. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. Her family's from Connecticut, so if you understand where the tone is coming from, I want her mom to adopt me, like that kind of bit. Her mother's also the business too. I live for them. Okay, let me get back to it. So I see one of my other friends, Terrell from college there. I haven't seen him in forever. It was a good time seeing him. His girl was so nice. Please forgive me for saying his girl, his, I believe, girlfriend. She was gorgeous. Apparently she was going to be on Bad Girls Club, but decided not to go on, but she would have been perfect. And I know Kaylee from, Kaylee, we all knew. If y'all know Bad Girls Club, she actually went to school with me, if y'all are wondering. So, fun fact. Lisa always tells me that. She's like, girl, Kaylee went to school with us. You don't remember? And I was like, she did? I was like, is that possible? She's like, yes, we always talked about it. But yeah, where am I at again? I gotta remember what season she was on. Anywho, it's sad that I know people and forget that I know them. No, not her. I think she was a replacement. Not the girl who was bullied. No. Somebody else. Is it Kaylee? It's someone else's name. Someone who was on like a later season, like we went to school with, and she actually fought or something like that. I don't know. I think she was lame. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Lisa so I can have the story better later, but let's get back to it. So I meet a couple other people. I see one of my other boys, DP. DP would stay in the same dorm area as us, even though his dorm was like in Manzanita Hall and we were in Palos Verdes. But he would always hang out with us because we were in like this group with like Brooks and Julian and all the rest of them. But he was there. It was so good to see him because I haven't seen him in so long. He didn't recognize me at first. And we sat down. Now, this is where shit gets real because the wedding was gorgeous. Bitch, do you know the thing was outside? It was outside. The wedding was outside. It was outside. It rained the previous day, and now the sun is outside. So humidity is high, and the sun was outside. You know I have swampy pits. Y'all 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 know I have swampy pits. You know I do. So, that shirt that I just showed you, all of this, because I got to take this to the dry cleaners, all of it was soaked. The whole. I was so mad at myself for not wearing something white or black. Ooh, if it had been black, it would have been worse. You know what? I'm mad I didn't have an umbrella. I'm mad that I did not have an umbrella. That's the tea. I told myself, bitch, don't play it. You know how you are with the heat. You should have had an umbrella and a good old nasty automatic fan with a spritzer. If you knew this was the tea, because you know how you are and you know you can be extra. But I had good old Shangela. I had good old Shangela. This was me the entire wedding. I didn't care who was looking. I didn't give a fuck. I'm on that life right now. I was like, listen, I'm here for my girl Nay and her new man John. And I'm here to see them jump the broom, which for my folks out there who understand about tradition with black weddings, both Naomi and John are mixed. Both of them have white dads and black moms, which is really cool. But it's like, wow. But they decided to do the traditional jumping of the broom for their wedding, which I did tape. And I was very thankful for that. And everybody I know who was black that was there was like, oh, okay. Yes. Candace, exactly. Very rare to see that. And to see an two interracial people get together, and they're gorgeous, by the way, because when y'all see these pictures, they are gore. My girl Nay is already fine, but her husband there too. I was like, go on, sister. But they jumped the broom for the wedding, and I was very like thankful that they did that, and also like I was like, I'm gonna do that for my wedding too. I said I'm gonna do that for my wedding too. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna do it too. I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it too. Cause I was like, and I talked to Bay about that. And he said, yeah, I was hoping we would do something like that. I said, okay. Cause that just makes sense. And it would be something for their ancestors, our ancestors, all that. It was a big deal. So when they did that and they brought it out and you have this white minister, Catholic guy or whatever, like talking about it, I'm talking about everybody black was like, ah, ah, ah. Everybody's camera came out like, ooh. Right. And as girl, Dr. Cross, say it again, especially if you're from the South. Back in the day, Stephanie, slaves who got married in order to signify marriage would have to jump the broom. Okay, because they didn't have any traditional weddings or census back then because they were in those slave houses working on the plantations for massa. So that was a significant thing for them to do to show them coming, like being one and having union. Okay, it's a hidden. There you go. Come on, Dr. Cross. So it was something to show and signify because they couldn't have rings. They couldn't do that. So jumping the broom was that sort of way to show that we could still love each other. So it's important, know your history. But yeah, that's why it's important to see stuff like that in weddings because that it shows that we can share our love. It's no longer hidden. So yeah. But anywho, the wedding was beautiful. Naomi's grandmother sang, and she was so pretty and gorgeous. She was so nice to me too. She was like, "You are handsome," and I was like, "Girl, you're stunning. Like, how dare you?" She had a nasty ponytail. It was great. Great. Okay. So the wedding was beautiful. It was so nice to see them. They didn't keep us out there too long, so no one died. Everybody went inside. We were all good to go, and that's when drinks came out. I was drinking. I was drinking. Please forgive me. Y'all know I'm not supposed to drink like that, but I was drinking. But I was drinking champagne. And I stopped at a certain point because I knew I had to drive to this hotel. So I cut off my limit. And that's when everybody else was trying to get me to do stuff. And the only thing I did after that was maybe some shots. Okay. Now, I did dance. I did cut up on the dance floor. You know, the food was great. The atmosphere was so beautiful. Where Naomi and John decided to get married was one of the best places you could get married, girl. Like, their pictures are stunning. Stunning. I am going to criticize one thing, and that's the DJ. Not the DJ himself, but whoever was on the mic. And then when John told me the story about like how they know him, I felt so bad for like laughing at that man. Oh, but he was so corny. Oh, let's get ready for it. Like it was, I didn't know if we were at a boxing match or if I was like watching a wedding. The way he was announcing them was so Jersey. Well, that's the best way to put it. It was so Jersey. It was Pauly D situation, all that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like he had sound effects, girl. He had sound effects. He had his own sound effects with his mouth type of tease. All right, pussy. I'm gonna see you later, baby. Thank you for being here, mama. It was a mess. Let me wrap this up to get to the flight back. But we had a good time. There was an after party that took place. Unfortunately, and if Naomi, you're watching this and this is the first time you're hearing about this, I hate to be the one to tell you, but I am the one to say it because I ain't the one to gossip, bitch. I'll just tell you the truth. One of my friends got a little too drunk. I'm not going to say which one. He then got into it with the bartender. The bartender then became very antagonistic to a drunk person who was already trying to be quiet, but then he's talking about him to his face in front of people and then trying to get us, including me, to speak about my friend who he doesn't know is my fucking friend of 14 years. So then my friend drunkenly says, cut my tab, I'm done, I don't want to buy the shots. The guy goes, no, you're going to pay for these shots, get the fuck out my bar. It turns into a nasty situation. The bartender tried to get us involved in yelling at my friend, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here, mind your fucking business. Like, you're a bitch. Like, I was really mad. I was very mad about this whole moment. But my friend went outside because now the hotel manager, because I guess this is a bar and a Holiday Inn or whatever, the hotel manager comes out and then tells him that he needs to get off the property and he has to leave or they'll call the police. So he leaves and goes outside. They're trying to call him a Lyft and an Uber, but it's taking a while because we're all the way out in a township somewhere in bumfuck Egypt, Jersey. Okay? My friend's going off. He's yelling outside. I mean, they're having a good time with a couple people. He wasn't like belligerent, but I guess he was blocking the way for somebody at one point in time. And then they knocked over a trash can by accident, and the people came out there talking about we're gonna call the police. So that's when they came and found me and Terrell and Lisa. Me, Terrell, and Lisa go outside. We speak to our friend. Lisa speaks. It doesn't work. Terrell speaks. That doesn't work. I speak. That works. I do like I do for any friend of mine in a situation where alcohol is too much present and you're in your 30s. I gave him the toughest love I could possibly give him. And I yelled at him, but I told him like a brother to brother, a black man to a black man in a situation where you're in a hotel that's predominantly white and you're already being looked at as belligerent and drunk. The last thing you need to do is ruin your fucking life over an ounce of alcohol. Please and thank you. He had an emotional moment. He got it out. He got to get his yell out and everything. He's fine now. He's good to go. We're good. Okay? That's how you do things as adults. This is not a matter of I need to tell you, but I did tell him you're embarrassing yourself. You've embarrassed the couple, Naomi and John. You've embarrassed everybody here. Bring it in. And I said all that to say, you're better than the situation. Had this been anybody else and you've been on the outside, you would have thought that person's a wreck. We cannot be people who are wrecks. This is not the life that we live. I didn't sign up for this shit. I didn't fly all the way out here to babysit a grown-ass man. I did. Somebody get him out of here, please. Let's see here. But he's good to go now and he's fine. And everything was good with that. So me and Lisa ended up having some cheesesteaks in bed. It was really funny. We just sat in bed and we just ate cheesesteaks. And she went to sleep and I only had 4 hours left to then wake up, take a shower, get in the car to then drive to the airport to take 3 flights back to LA. Thank you, Alicia. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in here? Why am I in here, dumbass? We get to 6 a.m. in the morning. I haven't slept again. I literally sat in the bed and watched, what's it called? I sat in the bed and I watched some random movie on TNT. Random. Hey, not all that barking. I know this bitch just came in here trying to be funny. Why am I in here? Wah. But we don't need to do all that, Rufus. You don't need to do all that. So, I didn't get any sleep. I was a zombie. I took a shower, though. That was the best I could do. I changed clothes. I gave my hugs and kisses to my good girl, Lisa. I love her, I love her, I love her. Y'all know I love my Lisa. And I got in the car and I drove. Oh my God, I still don't know how I made it through this day, y'all. I still don't know. I'm still tired. I'm still drained. So I get to a gas station because I need to fill the car back up before I turn it in because I didn't buy the gas thing. You know, when you get a rental car, they ask you, do you want to purchase your gas ahead of time or do you want to do this? Now I know I'm not going to drive that far, so the fuck am I going to pay for a full tank of gas when I'm only going to spend about $15 worth of gas, right? That makes sense. Why did none of you tell me that Jersey law, I cannot pump my own gas? Why did none of you tell me that? Why did none of you tell me that? Don't worry about DJ. He's just a piece of shit behind a computer or a smart device. They're nobody. They need a channel. Yeah. 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 I was like, what? So this guy comes up to the car, swole. I had to tell my boyfriend, I said, listen, if I wasn't in a relationship with you, goddamn. But he walks up to me, swole. Swole. Oh, just to trust somebody try to troll. They ain't on it, girl. Don't worry about him. But he scared me because he just walked up to the car and I wasn't used to that. This is this whole African guy. He goes, how much do you want to pump one? And I was like, huh? I was like, I don't want to give you that. I thought he was asking for money. I was like, I don't want to give you. We had a moment. Listen, I had to shake his hand. We dabbed off and everything, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. I had to dab off and everything. It was so funny because I was like, what are you about to do? He was like, dude, he goes, is in New Jersey, it is law. It is by law that we pump your gas. You can do it, right? You can do it, but we have to do it for you. I Googled it with him in front of me and saw it was true. I swear to you, we were crying laughing. He said, man, you don't even know how many times this happens. I said, I am so sorry. I said, I just, because it was, again, black man to black man. I'm like, I am so sorry that I even thought that you were about to roll up on me. He goes, no. You're right to think that because you're not in the best neighborhood anyways. You know what I'm saying? But I had no fucking clue. So he pumps my gas for me. It's good to go. I only spent like $10. It was decent. I now make it to the airport on time. I drop off my car, and here is where the fun begins. And most of you know I was on Instagram for a lot of this. I think I saved the video where the lady like was an asshole to me. Who saw that part? Let me get to that first. First flight. was from Jersey to Chicago, right? So when I got there, the air conditioning unit apparently was out, okay, in the TSA section. The TSA rep who looked like the dude from Orange is the New Black, the guy who killed Poussey. If I ruined that for you, it's been out. He looked just like him. I'm standing in the line for about 30 plus minutes. There's a girl in front of me who's carrying everything. I'm like, why didn't she check a bag? She's an idiot, but she probably isn't an idiot. It's probably her first time flying and no one is trying to give her the ropes. Like I would do if I was anybody working in the airport. Like, that's a lot of bags. Do you need to check any of them? Like, da 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 da. Anywho, he goes to me and her, and there's another line of people who is in the same line waiting to go. Are y'all a couple? I was like, what? She was like, what? No. So he goes, okay. And he takes the girl, puts his hand up to me, and then closes the gate in my face with 30 other people behind me. And says, y'all need to move to line 4. Oh, that already has 40 people in the line. I was in the front of the line at that point now to then move to the back of the line. Dead ass. Dead ass. He's been blocked. I think people are seeing the chat late, Asia, so you may be seeing like people disperse it in because I don't see anything from him, so I don't know what anybody's talking about. Yeah, so that's all that is. Yeah, so no, I've learned that now with the chat that some people are watching this a little behind, so it's okay. And if anyone's watching me explain this to you right now, you probably know what I'm talking about. Da 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 live. Where am I at? Okay, let's get back to the story. So basically, oh no, this is what happened. The guy got a little attitude with me because I said this is bullshit. He goes, sorry, I'm just doing my job. And I was like, what do you mean? And I said, what do you mean doing your job? Like what are you referring to? You're not doing your job at all. There's nothing that you're doing. Um, so what happened here? Oh, he was like, well, I asked you for a couple. If you were a couple, I would have let you go at the same time. I said, regardless if we're a couple or not, you see me and her are sitting here in this line. You didn't ask both me and her a question. You then cut me off and tell me I have to wait, but you give her the privilege of going to this line to then get to her destination faster. You've now added time onto me and all these people behind me, this lovely family of 6, everybody else behind me, to now sit in this other line that you could have had me in the first place the first time I came up here and had already been through security. But you didn't do that. You asked a question that was inappropriate. You should have said, are y'all together, not are you a couple? Choose your words better. I know this may be your first day, but I need to get you on the right TSA. So he then goes, well, that's why I asked you the question, and then starts to speak again, and I go, and just was like, I just put my hand up like, no. I said, don't speak anymore. We're good. Don't worry about it anymore. Just go on. Just please go on. Just go. Please. Just, I don't need to hear you. I don't need to hear you. Like at all. Okay, so what happened? Oh yeah. So now I'm in the line, and mind you, remember, if y'all remember again, please help me here. There's no AC. So okay, hold on a second here. I'm starting to believe that some of these people saying you got to leave, DJ, and you got to go are also trolling. So y'all, please double check on that because I'm confused why it's continuing on, and I'm starting to catch on to the bullshit. So back to the story, but yeah, it's a little AC problems here and there, and it's kind of like the fuck, like seriously. And we get to the line, and this lady's just yelling like, shoes off, bags here, this and that, shoes this, bags there, whoop de whoop, hire this, hire that, all that type of stuff. It's all that. It's all of it. It's all of it. Right. So go ahead and just block them too, because they basically are. Yeah. This is basically, I've already see where this is going. Oh, y'all are so smart to troll. Anywho, so I'm just sitting here like, okay, this is like gonna be that day. I'm already pissed off. It's like we found a new way to kind of troll. Like, come on, y'all, go on somewhere. There's so many other better videos. Why is Emily? No, yeah, yeah, hold on, bring Emily back. Yes, I was like, wait, Emily's on our team. Okay, where is I at? I need to stop looking down at this thing and get back to focusing on this so I can get to my grab bag story. Yeah, we're Team Emily. Thanks, Asia. I appreciate it. I know we're all just trying to be good on here because people are crazy. Callaloo's next. Gone. All right. Okay, so then we're on to the next flight, right? So this is where I get bumped and the lady was rude to me. So this guy in front of me is taking forever to put his bags up. Forever. Forever to put his bags up. Like, forever. The lady behind me is getting impatient. Now, the guy then bumps me. Boom. And it's like, oh. So I bump into her, and she's an older woman. This is where it gets stupid. So I say, I'm sorry I bumped into you. And she goes, as you should apologize. What? What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Of course she was. Of course she was. Of course she was, Sonny. Cheryl, I'm not done. I'm not done. So let's run that back one more time for the rest of you who are listening to this bullshit. She goes, boom. Oh, I'm so sorry I bumped into you. My apologies. As you should apologize. I said, as I did apologize. And be thankful that's what you were given. Excuse you, bitch. Oh. I just started to just repeat her after everything after that. Oh. I gave you an apology for something that I shouldn't have even have to apologize for. Because someone bumped into me. He didn't apologize to me, and I have to sit next to him. What about that is not going through your head in your 85 years on this earth? I sat in my seat and I watched her go all the way to the back. I said, right in the back where you belong. The man then apologized to me as I was sitting down, like, I'm sorry. I just was trying to get my bag in the right place because I'm already like messed up in this thing, da 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 da. Oh, Jermaine, don't even speak on it anymore because that's now just being used to troll, girl. So don't even give it because now I'm like, I already see where that's going and it's kind of lame. So yeah, I got on the plane. The plane ride was decent for the most part. I got maybe an hour of sleep. That was it. What's up, Nick May? That was it. I was pissed. So then I got to Vegas, and y'all saw me in Vegas, and I was talking on Instagram, this, that, and the other. This flight was trouble. And it wasn't that I had any issues with people on the flight necessarily. The one from Jersey to Chicago was like an hour. And I don't know why it was an hour. I felt like it should have been less than an hour, but it was like an hour and some change, I think. I think we had to do like some sort of maneuvering. Like every flight we had, it was too high winds. They were saying that the winds are bad today, so we have to go different routes. So each route that we're going is not the quickest way to go. We're going around stuff. Like, why? That's so stupid. Now, Chicago to Vegas, of course, that was all the bullshit with the lady. Like, excuse me, let me go back. Let me do this again. Newark to Chicago was not bad. I just had a rude lady. Chicago to Vegas, the issue I had with that one is that the flight at the end, we ran into turbulence, and it was bad. It wasn't just, woo, no, it was, all over the place. Just all over the place. All over the place. Fucking horrible. Hated it. Hated every single bit of it. Terrible. Like, I don't get sick on rides like that, but I already have whiplash. As a matter of fact, because I wasn't able to sleep and I was trying to sleep the entire time on the flight, for every flight that I took, and I had no rest, right now the back of my neck and all this on this side of me, it hurts like a mother. So even when I was doing all that shaking, that still like really hurts. Ugh, I still can't sleep right. He was like, we ran into some turbulence. I was like, what the fuck? So we land the plane. It was really rough, whatever. I get something to eat. Y'all saw I went to Burger King. The airport is a fool. There is no dollar menu at the airport. I'm on a budget. I need to save my money. I need to do everything I can. Like, I can't spend a lot of money. There's no dollar menu. Not one. McDonald's, Burger King, all, nope. Taco Bell too. Nope. It's the airport. Get your money. They dollars. Dollar bills. Dollar bills. Would you like to know how much I paid for chicken fries at Burger King? I paid $6.50. $6.50. Not for a meal. Not for the meal. No. $6.50 for just the chicken fries. It wasn't no big thing either. It was like 7 of them in there. $6.50. That is a $3.99, $2.99, and sometimes $1.99 in certain states type of snack. Oh, the chicken nuggets, the ones that are normally $1 at the store? Hey, dirty, baby, I got your money. It was all that. I was kind of mad at myself because there was a Jamba Juice in there, and what I would have paid for the Powerade, that was $4 for a bottle of Powerade. This is ridiculous. The smallest one you can get, like the one you can get at Subway, small, like that size Powerade. It was like $10. And I thought to myself, if I just went to Jamba Juice and got a small, it would have been $7, and I'd have been fine. Got to be smarter. So if you are someone who is going to go to the airport soon and you're trying to budget your money and you're hungry, eat before you go. Please, God, eat before you go. Or have money available. Okay? Oh, I didn't even touch Starbucks because their prices were ridiculous for everything. I was like, no, ma'am. Some lady did win like $500 at the slot machines at the area I was in. But we get on this next flight. Now, this next flight, I have a drunk guy behind me. I also have children in front of me, the side of me, all around, and they're all, and guess where they were from? Squall. Guess where they were from? Good old Australia. And that accent was strong, baby. Strong. The parents were rude. Their children were rude. They did not know how to sit. They did not know how to be quiet. They were yelling. They were fighting. They were screaming. And the parents did nothing to stop them. Rude. Rude, rude. 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 When the black flight attendant came by to ask them to please calm the children down, they're screaming and yelling, and this is a short flight, but they need to be in their seats. We have high turbulence. Excuse me, girl. He called her girl, and it was just like, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. Y'all think of this, Emily. Everyone remind yourselves. This is the third flight I've been on. The third flight. This is my third flight. In total, I traveled 17 hours and then went through different time zones on top of it. I'm sitting here while all this is happening, and I'm just like, oh my God. And of course, the brother who was sitting 2 rows up from me was like, you will not be talking to my Nubian queen like that. And I was like, here we go. And so they had a whole argument, and the kids are crying, all this is happening, and the woman who is from Australia, who's the mother, was like, everyone's so aggressive and violent. It was the most insane, like, passive aggressive, I'm a victim type of shit I've ever seen. I was over it. The girl next to me was a high school student. Shout out to you, baby girl, and I hope you have a really, whatever college you choose, I hope it's the best one for you. And it was a pleasure speaking to you, love, and I'm sorry that you had to sit through all that and listen to me yell, because you had to hear me yell, and I'm going to get to me yelling. But she just came from London, and she was there to study for the summer. So now she's back home, and she's getting ready for her senior year, and she's going to college, and she's trying to figure everything out. And I was telling her about the schools I went to and what I applied, and we had a good conversation. But all of that just fucked it up. So she's doing this while all this is taking place. I'm just sitting here, and everybody else is going off, and da-da-da-da-da. Nobody's been called. The flight attendant then goes in the back. She's like, I'm about to get security, because here comes the drunk man. Because the Aussies are fighting, but here comes a drunk man. Everybody shut the fuck up! Everybody shut the fuck up! Everybody shut the... I'm trying to fucking sleep. It was the craziest thing ever. So now the Aussie parents have gotten very quiet. They have stopped everything they're doing because this drunk man, literally you could smell the tequila. You could smell it. It was strong, girl. They grabbed their kids. They've moved up to the front, and now they're complaining to the same black flight attendant who she called a girl and said, can we be moved somewhere else because this man is drunk and he's scaring my children, all that shit. So now she was calling security for them. She's now changed her whole story on the phone. They've been moved to a different seat, and now they're watching. Sonny, it was next to me. He's on the row behind me. I can't avoid him. You want to know why I can't avoid him? Because he touched me. I don't know why I got touched, but I got touched. The man who was Nubian king, all that type of stuff, has now moved over to the row on the other side of me. He's now yelling at the man who's drunk, and they're getting into almost a physical altercation. The drunk man, I guess, confused me with the darker-skinned man over here and my light ass, and decides to tap me. And says, shut the fuck up. And you know what? I was talking to myself at that moment. I said, Lord, please get me out of this situation. And he tapped me. I wish I could just throw this whole chair. I was like, bitch, when I tell you I got up so quick, y'all don't even want to know. I got up so quick. And again, I apologize to the young lady who was sitting next to me. I literally moved her out of my way. I got in his face, my finger and my nail literally dug into his forehead, and I sat his ass down. Do you understand me? And what you could have heard from me and what the girl said I had said was, bitch, you got the wrong motherfucking one. I will slice your face off with this fucking index finger. Literally, I sat him down like that. I literally had my finger and I just was. I'm nervous because I don't want to go to jail. I'm nervous because this man has now touched me and now I have lost all my control. It's been a long day. I haven't slept. I just came from this wedding. I've been drinking the night before. Hadn't smoked a blunt. I haven't had anything. I was on the verge of tears with how angry and how upset I was at this day that I just needed to have. I know it's 3 flights. 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 No air marshal on board. Nobody there. I'm over it. The brother then comes in and he grabs me back like, this ain't your fight. Don't even worry about it. You're good. You good. Don't worry about it. The black flight attendant comes up to me. She done grabs me and pulls me all the way to the front. I'm thinking I'm about to go to jail. That's where I see where the air marshal should have been. Apparently he hadn't boarded the flight yet. Apparently, because we were all still getting on board when this happened. And here comes a whole lot of police officers right there. My phone, where would it be, everybody? The girl who I had moved out the way is holding my phone while all this is happening. Thank you, young lady. I, again, appreciate you because Matty was ready to fuck that man up. Because had he touched you, I would probably be in jail right now. Okay? But it was me, so that's why he had to get down. So the black guy was basically holding him down. The other lady was basically calming me down. She said, it's cool. I got it. Here they are. Let's just sit and watch. So they came back there. They told brother, they said, move out the way. He moved out the way. The drunk guy spit in the air marshal's face. Tackle, boom, handcuffed, dragged out. The flight then is now going to commence after we should have taken off 30 minutes ago. I'm not done. The power goes out. The power. The power. The power. The power goes out. And it's out for 20 minutes. I felt like I was Heath Ledger as the Joker in that movie. Honey, gone. I was gone. I just knew. Having not slept. Actually, let's be clear, because technically, y'all remember, I'd been flying since 11 p.m. the previous day and went through all of that, a wedding and everything, got maybe 3 hours of sleep in between all of this time of the 37, 38 hours that I'm speaking of. So in reality, I haven't slept in over a day, and this is happening. In the Infinite Fuckery, now available in the Teespring store. Thank you, Candace. I'm going to wrap this up so I can get to this drag merch bag. I'm sorry I've talked so much. This has just been a crazy last couple of hours, and I'm just so over. I love that my life is very colorful, but I also am like, God, there are some days that I just needs to be boring. No, but yeah. Like, that day needed to be boring. Like, ooh, I'm there, I'm done, we're bye. Like, no, I didn't need to have a colorful day. Anywho, power is out for 20 minutes. It comes back on. Everyone's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. The flight attendants are like, shit. Like, y'all don't know. If it was another 10 minutes, we all got off this flight and y'all been screwed. So the guy says, and I quote the pilot, this is your captain speaking. We had an issue with the power from the airport to the airplane. Yes, there was issues with the power in the airport with the plane. So, to get back to her regular voice here, he said that there was an issue with the power that was from the airport itself with the power that is in the plane itself. Like, there's two different sources. Abrams, thank you so much. Thank you for being a new subscriber, and get ready for this next episode of Pose, because we're going to have a good time with that one too. And I'm praying it's not as super emotional as this last one, because shit. It didn't make any sense. And everybody on the plane was like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what the hell? So they get the power working. They test it. Everything's fine. The guy goes, so this is going to be a short flight, maybe an hour, 45 minutes. Unfortunately, there are high winds and we'll be having turbulence the entire flight. Everyone, there was turbulence the entire flight. Those kids, the Aussie kids, screaming. They were way in the front at this time. Screaming, screaming, screaming. There are several people on this flight, several people, who are not good with ups and downs. So there was a couple of people vomiting. There were moments of just like panic. One lady was doing a Spanish prayer, Santa Maria and all that. It was scary. I really thought something bad. I thought I was gonna die, honestly. Honestly. Being very, very real with a lot of you, I thought I was gonna die yesterday. That flight was very intense. And I am writing a review about it because I don't think it was the high winds. I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way that we should have had that bumpy of a ride. They were like 3 and 5. Kids were 3 and 5. Anywho, it was a rough landing. I had my headphones on after all that took place. Yeah, everything that took place, I had my headphones on, but I could still hear those children screaming. Like, that still is haunting. We land. It was a rough landing. Like, a lot of us didn't even know we were landing. Like, once it landed, it was like, oh my God, we landed? Shit. I go down to baggage claim. Y'all, they have 10 flights on one carousel. 10 flights on one carousel. Oh my God. It's like I can cry about it now. I wanted to cry so bad at that moment. I just wanted to cry. I'm sitting here. No, they didn't lose my bag. I got lucky. But there were people who were there 45 minutes waiting prior to me even being there that still didn't get their luggage. I got lucky. But I was sitting there, and the lady was, I guess she was on the same flight I was on. She goes, I'm so glad we're alive. I'm like, bitch. And then the guy who heard us, he says, man, let me tell you. And I was like, I know. I was like, we were all sitting, no, it's LAX. I'm at LAX, honey. I'm at LAX. They have it on one carousel. It was ridiculous. Terminal 4 was on some bullshit. People were literally like, did y'all, like, what were you going through? And this other lady was like, I was vomiting and da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm writing about it. It was bad. It was a very bad flight. Not a good one at all. I thought I was on a Spirit Airlines. I was flying American. I was flying American Airlines. I really want to say it was the winds, but I don't believe it. Anywho, I get a Lyft ride. My friend told me to do flyaway and do the bus to get home, but y'all, I needed to get home immediately. Not home, because this is not my home, to get back to Jamar's immediately. The Lyft driver, shout out to you, Dave. You were awesome. Thank you so much for like entertaining me, because I had an awful day. I came home. Bae was coming from a baby shower. He picked me up. Took me to go get some Mexican food. I got the biggest burrito I could possibly get. I cried. And I fell asleep for the first time last night. And I woke up today and I'm still so tired and drained and over it. That was my trip. That was my experience. And it only took an hour and 24 minutes to tell you. Thank you all for being here. We're about to go into the next segment of this live, which is the drag merch bag that I have gotten, and I haven't seen anything in the bag yet, so this will be the first time for everything, and I'm so glad you're still here. If you all do want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. I also want to say another reason why I was very upset yesterday, and you probably didn't see me like post anything afterwards, was because Jennifer Lewis did Jackie's Back 20th anniversary screening yesterday. Half of the cast of Noah's Ark was there. Shirley Ralph was there. Loretta Devine was there. And of course, the one and only Miss Jennifer Lewis. I didn't get to go because I ended up, yes, Cheryl, we are. I ended up not arriving until like 5:30 in the afternoon, the evening, and the event started at like 4. So I missed my opportunity to see her, and I'm very upset about that still right now. I'm very angry. My friend did get me a yield sign. Yield, yield, yield. So when I do get my prop from him, I will be including that in my videos, okay? I'm so happy he got me a yield sign. So happy. But yes, I am very sad that I didn't get that chance, but someday soon I will get to meet one of my like movie heroes, Jennifer Lewis. I'm about to cry because I'm so mad. I wanted to go. I wanted to go so bad. I'm so mad about that. Oh, I tried so hard to get an earlier flight. I really did, but it just could not happen. I wanted to go so bad. It's like one of my favorite movies. Okay, Matt, get over it. Get over it. Get over it. Brandy was there. Brandy. Brandy. Oh. Y'all don't know. I'm like, oh, over it. Over it. Over it. Hey Quan, I saw your message yesterday on Facebook, honey. I was like halfway dead, so I apologize for the lack of like responsiveness in this. But here we go. Where are we looking? All right. Do 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 da da. I was given a drag merch bag. I was given a drag merch bag. I gave the name of the friend of mine, sort of alluded to it actually in the live, of the person who was able to like hook me up with a score. And my other friend who was also managing the bag because he wanted to make sure I had shit that was cute. I'm looking at the top of this already and I'm like freaking out. So let's find out what's in the bag. Oh, Jackie's Back is on YouTube. You can watch the whole movie. I purchased it because I support Jennifer Lewis, but you can watch the entire thing on YouTube, and it's fucking hilarious. You're welcome. Half of my quotes are from Jackie's Back, and a lot of y'all have noticed that whenever I do some reads. Entendre, entendre. The lighting is all wrong, baby. You're right, Mama. It's too cold. It needs some warmth. Like bastard Amber. Bastard Amber. You heard the girl. We need some bastard Amber. You got it. You bastard. Oh, fucking love that movie. Okay, let me see here. All right. So this bag actually is from the 2016 Extravaganza tour, the Battle of the Seasons. I did not get to go. I would have liked to have. Okay, the first thing I just noticed. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh shit, this other thing came. Oh my god, okay, okay. I'm freaking out. I'm getting chills. Okay. Check this out. Bitch, it's an Alaska hat. Oh. And it says Alaska's. Oh shit. Wait. Yes, anus. I love it. Cute. And I'm all for black. So yes, honey, yes. This is cute. Oh my god, the eyes are right here. Oh, how's this gonna work? Hold on. I don't want to take this out. Oh, can I just put it back in? It's like, oh, my hair's too big. I'll have to figure this out. Maybe I'll give this hat away. Maybe I'll do a giveaway with this hat. I'll figure that out. I like her. Bitch, this is expensive. Oh, come on in. But Alaska strap back hat. That's the first thing in this bag. How cool is that? Okay. So this guy I kind of pulled out by accident while I was pulling out the hat, but I'm like really cool with it. It's one of my favorites. Drag is magic. Oh, no, I'm not leaving it for Jamar. Let's see here. That's cute. What else is this? Oh. Oh. Whoever shows Jake Yonsei this. Bitch, I wouldn't give it to him because he wouldn't ever give credit for me giving it to him. That's why. Two, bitch. Bitch. I do declare. It's Blair St. Clair. Oh, I like this one. Yes. We could do her. She's cute. I do declare. Girl, Jake having a fit. Jake's gonna be like, oh, you have Blair. Yes, Blair St. Clair, honey. Yes, I do declare. I like that one. Mm-hmm. She's cute. Okay, Blair, that's cute. 2 hats, a shirt. Okay, Nina. I hope there's more pins in here. I pray there's more pins in here. I need more pins. I said I wanted to get a wall of pins going on the Navajo background carpet blanket thingy here. Alexis Michelle's color palette from season 8. Sharon's going up here. I'm gonna give you all a look at this. It's cute, right? Super cute. I love it. When I go to New York Drag Con, if I get doubles of anything, I'm gonna do a giveaway bag just like this. I live. I live right now. I live right now. This Fifi pin is everything. This Fifi pin is everything. Bitch, oh my God, I gotta know where I gotta put this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm freaking out. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Fifi from All Stars 2 in the, it was like the future look. Everything. Oh, they're going right next to each other. You know it. You already know it's going right across from each other. I'm not gonna look down anymore. I'm just gonna like put my hand in and see what pops out. Because I think this is my new favorite shirt. And I'll be wearing this very soon. I think I might wear this for the pose video. Violet Chachki. Bitch, this shirt is everything. This shirt is everything, girl. Oh, I live. Oh, I live. Oh, I live. Oh, I live. I'm going to be wearing this often. This is going to be worn often. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like multiple times. This is everything. I live. Oh, and it's the material. It's the same material that Evie has for the shirt that I like. Ooh, so happy. Okay. Bitch, this shit is so fucking cute. I love all over tees. I need to do these things. Finally, I learned how to do this. I wanted all. Belinda, I gave you some love at the beginning of the video. Thank you, baby. Let's see. Let's just put my hand in here. What is that? Oh, okay, another shirt. I'm not going to look at it until we pull it up. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. We all see this now. Okay, what does it say? I can't see. Oh shit, it's peppermint. Hey! Oh, this is cool. Okay. Yes, I'm here for this look. And it's black. Yes. I love a good black shirt. This is cute. I like that. Come on, Pep. Recently on Pose, and I hope to see her again. I might have to, what size is this? She fits. Okay. Let's dig in again, and I'm going to close my eyes once more. We'll pull out another shirt, because this is like the easiest ones, I guess, to pull out. This one has a print. I'm feeling the print. It's the print on the front. I don't know what this is, though. I don't know what this is. Hold on. I need to get like a blindfold, because I look silly doing this. Hold on. Okay, Maddie's going to look in 3, 2, 1. No, it's not. No, it doesn't say that. No, it doesn't say that. No, it doesn't say that. It's my favorite quote. I'm about to cry. It's my favorite quote. It's my favorite quote. my favorite quote from season 11, bitch. I gotta do the whole voice. I call her Paula and I keep her hidden. Yeah! I call her Paula and I keep her hidden. My only issue with this shirt is the color. And I know I'm gonna sweat the shit out of this. So I will have to get Botox very soon, or I will always have to wear this underneath something just to have this open. I love you, Nina West. I'm sorry I didn't see you at LA DragCon. I'm gonna try my damnedest to see you for New York DragCon, okay, baby? This is my favorite quote, and it was one of my favorite episodes and scenes from season 11. I live, I breathe, I can add it to my season 11 stuff. I'm happy. I don't even need to go through the rest of the bag. I don't even need to go through the rest of the bag. I'm so happy. Oh my God. Okay. Next up, let's take a look. I cannot believe this. My friend really thought about me. Okay, this is another, well, that's another shirt. I want to immediately go first. Another pen. Ooh. I can only see the back. It's Ginger. Look at Gingy. Ginger. Come on, Pink Flamingos tease. Oh, I love this. I like this a lot. This is big too. Like some of the, like, you notice how Scarlett's pen is really kind of, is tiny, and so is Raj's a little bit. I like the big girl ones. Yeah, she's a big girl pen. I like her. I live. Like, actually, honestly, look at all three of these so far that I have for pens. Like, this is a big one. I mean, Sharon's is big. Fifi's is slim, but it's still tall. Like, these are big pens. I love that. Okay, what else is in here? I'm just going to close my eyes and pull out this next shirt. Okay, is this the front or the back? Oh, come on, Matthew. I think this is the front. I think this is the front. Okay, I'm hoping this is the front, because if I did it the wrong way, Wait, okay, open. That was Bob? How? Bitch. Okay, so I said the violet shirt was like my favorite. And then the Paula shirt came out too. Bitch. Bitch. Belinda. In those words, girl, that's the one. Oh, it's all the way on the back too. Some of these shirts they don't sell anymore. And I think this is one of the shirts they don't sell anymore. Or maybe you can find these. I don't know. But bitch, I'm gagged. I'm gagged. I'm gagged. I'm gagged. I'm gagged. You're gonna be worn all the time. I'm wearing this one all the time. Wood tunes? Log off. But I do have to say that some of these items may not have been shirts or things, because I was told by my friend that some of the stuff wasn't like production ready, or it's stuff that was sold before and they don't sell anymore, or there may be defects with it, because that may have been the case for Ginger's pen. I don't think so, but she may not have proved it, but I really live for this. Is this coming out? Is the string coming out of this, girl? Hold on. Oh, it's all the way in there. Okay. Hold on. I need to get my sewing kit because I don't want to rip this out. Don't ever, when you see strings that are loose in shirts, don't rip it. Do not rip it. Cut it. Don't rip it. Do not rip it, because it's going to pull the whole thing and it's just going to continue to do that over and over again until you have nothing left. So don't do that, please. Thank you. This is everything. Okay. Top 3 so far is Violet, Paula, and Bob. Like, for real, for real. Like, they came through. I don't even know what to do. I have new shirts now. What's the point of washing clothes? Okay. Okay, so I see the color, but I haven't seen what this looks like yet. And oh, it's a tank top. Okay. I'm good with the color. Actually, this is Bay's color, but I will still wear this. Who's on the, okay, is there somebody on the, oh, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I like look for the artwork and the graphic that, sad, Matthew, okay. Three, two, one. Jinxie! Wait! One of my favorite winners. Oh my God. And I love this pic too. Yes, Jinx Monsoon. And it's a tank top, honey. Oh, yes. I'm here for it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Frame the bob tee. I know, right? That's just artwork. Yeah, I'm not giving it to Bay. No, she's mine. Oop. Okay. Oh, we have another pen. I'm feeling this one. I don't know what it looks like yet. We're just shaking up in the hand here. Who's it gonna be? No, not from this bag. This is my stuff. I will get a bag together for New York Drag Con and do a giveaway. That I will do, Asia. I'll get a bag together for New York Drag Con. That I will do. I'll do y'all better because I'll get a bag that I can get signed by somebody, like I did Miss Kasha Davis, and then I can get like at least 2 shirts in there and 2 2 shirts, 2 pens, and a fan. I think that'd be cute for y'all. Would you all be okay with that? A signed bag by somebody, 2 shirts, and 2 pens and a fan. That sounds appropriate and expensive. Sounds very expensive. But I'll do it because I love y'all. So, okay. I'll work on that for New York Drag Con, but... Oh. Oh, hey! It's Peppermint again. Oh, I like this one. I live. I live. I like, this one is cute. Oh my goodness. I have so much to do. It's like I have to now do this and this. Oh, we have some new people to the collection. I'm so excited for that. Okay. Awesome Blossom. You're not ready. You're not ready. He did not give me this. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready. I haven't had something like this since I was little. I gotta do this appropriately. It's the Manila doll without the white streak in the hair. Oh my God, get out of here. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. She said Ben. Well, it would be Ben technically with just the black hair, but this is supposed to be a Manila doll and the famous spaghetti dress that she had. Well, that's kind of how Manila, that's her known thing because when she was lip syncing to MacArthur's Park, she crossed her eyes. When she was on All Stars 1, Michelle made a comment about her makeup looking like she has crossed eyes. She's like, what? Me? And it was just this funny moment. Even though the hair is missing the white streak, I live for this. I haven't had a doll in forever. The arms are adjustable and movable. I'm still here for this. It's what kind of disjointed legs are these? Oh, anatomically correct. Okay. Smell those ass. All right. Yeah, I haven't had a doll in forever. So this is really cool. I have to get a whole set. See, this is why I need to get my place together, because I need to get a set so this can sit in the back. Or maybe I can just pin her to the wall. Maybe I could just pin her to this. Maybe, listen, let me find a way to pin her to this blanket. Let me find a way. It's going to happen. I will find a way to pin her to this blanket. I'm going to find a way. Manila doll. Yay! 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 Oh, come on. Now her hair went all the way out for the shake. Now this is a real shake and go. This is a real shake and go. So bam. Ooh, it's there. All right. Girl, I think I helped her hair out by doing this. I think there was a hat that was supposed to come with this too. Yeah, it's missing a hat and the streak. So this is just one of the dolls that didn't come with everything, and they had to, like, I guess this is sat in a warehouse somewhere. Oh, the shoes are cute. Okay. Do they come off? They do come off. Are there accessories I can buy with this? Oh my God, here we go. Oh, I love it. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, so when Jamar comes back from getting his hair done, I should have this sitting on his bed like this. I should just sit this on Jamar's bed when he comes back, just to be like, what the fuck? Oh, I love it. Okay, cool beans. Anything else in the bag? Let's check. Another pin? Wait. Okay. Don't know what it looks like yet. Let's take a look. Oh, Shiggy! It's Thorgy. Cute. I like this one. Oh, I like. If there was a bob pin, this would have been perfect. Where am I going to put Thorgy at? Okay, y'all, listen. Shout out to my friend in this grab bag. This is all stuff that was sitting in a warehouse type of tea. 5 pins. Peppermint, Sharon, Ginger, Thorgy, and Fifi. 2 hats. We have one from Blair St. Clair and one from Alaska. These are my eyes, I do declare. These are my eyes, I do declare. These are my eyes, I do declare. Okay. Manila doll. I love it. Oh, hold on. Is there more in here? Oh, shit. Oh. A petty sticker. I can put that on the back of my iPhone case. Yeah. I got a Jinxie tank top. I'm just gonna put these up. We got a Jinxie tank top here. We have a Paula shirt. Her name is Paula, and I keep her hidden, and I will raise up this camera. And it doesn't do anything, so never mind. I was like, I'm going to raise up the camera because it's going to be helpful. It's not. Nina West, Jinx Monsoon. Another Nina shirt. I said Nina. Another Nina shirt. I did it again. Okay. This one's kind of small. I might include this in a giveaway. I want to wear it so bad, though, because I live for this shirt. But it's kind of small. So if I put this on today and it's just really teeny tiny, I may include this in my like grab bag for the New York DragCon thing, because it's a small and I can't fit a small. Contrary to popular belief. I can fit it, but will the waist tummy fit it? Thank you, Asia, because we are wrapping this up. Have a good one, baby. Bob the Drag Queen. This one is the business. This is my favorite. Next to Violet's shirt, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Love you, Bob. We had, again, pleasure meeting you. You're good people. Good people. And if y'all ever read him, I will come for you. Also, Violet. Yes, girl. I live. Season 7, all of the Supreme Queen. And then we got Peppermint. This one's cool too. I like this a lot. Wow, okay. We're wrapping this video up now. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, Matthew, I'm done. Tomorrow it's gonna be like a clip show video. It won't be anything to do with me speaking on it and stuff like that. That will not be the case. It'll definitely be like a little intro that I do, like, hey everybody, this is my sort of run through of everything that happened this entire past 36 hours for this wedding trip, and I'm just gonna clip it all together. My apologies, excuse me. I was trying to hold that in and that just came up like, oh, horrible. Excuse me. I will have that posted for Monday. Tuesday is Pose Day. So that day, I'm actually going to have the Black Mirror episode up on that Tuesday. On, let's see here. On, I already saw bullshit from you, so bye. On Wednesday is the Pose, and it's gonna be the one that I didn't do, the Miley Cyrus episode, the Ashley and Pete and that one. I didn't finish it. That will be the one I do. That will be posted Tuesday. So Monday, it's gonna be a random clip video. Tuesday, Black Mirror. Wednesday, early in the morning, it's gonna be what's it called? Pose reaction review. After that, you won't see me for the rest of the week up until maybe Sunday, possibly, or Saturday. I will do a live. I will be in the process of finding a sublease, a place to stay. Monday is my last day here at Jamar's, and after that, I'm pretty much out the door, and wherever I go is wherever I go. So everything's crucial right now. A lot going on. I've applied to a couple of places. I was applying for stuff while I was in Jersey. I didn't even have the time to just breathe, but we're all gonna make it. This is what we do. It's life. I'm here for it. Life, you will not destroy me, and neither will some petty fool coming onto my channel trying to read for no fucking reason. All right. Well, I'm in the area of Hollywood is what I'm looking for, because that's just easier for transportation wise. Everywhere outside of that, it's not going to work for me. So every place I'm looking for to live has to be near a metro rail. Has to be. I have no other choice in the matter. It has to be so close to metro rails or so close to some kind of transportation. So it's what you got to do, what you got to do. All right. I got to go. Again, thank you all so much. So much. You helped me get through this trip, this wonderful wedding I got to like go to, the good times I got to have with these people. I'm so happy for Naomi and John. That video will be posted tomorrow for them. You know, I know a lot of people on here are very trolly and disgusting and gross and like to dislike videos and stuff like that. Please make sure that video tomorrow that I'm posting, that you give it a huge thumbs up. It's their wedding day, and it's something that I wanted to share with them and do something for them on my channel, and they agreed to it. And John was like, cool, and I just met John, so it's like, okay. So please show that video some love. It's their special day. It's the beautiful couple. It's a beautiful wedding, and I'm proud of them. I'm happy for their families and how they're gonna have a good just, they're gonna be great. I'm so happy for my friend. Last but not least, I again will go over these names of the people who I know who have donated with their that have asked, as well as those who I just haven't mentioned before, and I should. But to anybody and everybody who's watched my channel, I thank you. 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 I thank you so much. I'm giving love to Belinda. I'm giving love to Chantel. I'm giving love to Jeanette, Topanga, Tara, Kelly, Nick, my boy, Alexandra, Erica, she, Lorna, Emily, Summer, Adam and Ruth, Robert, Janet, John, Ronald, Alicia, William, Levi, Deidre, Dominique, Rassos, Amy, Julie, and Giuseppe. These people in particular donated over the last few weeks when it was really dire times. And I give you all my love. Anybody and everybody else who I know has ever donated, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Please forgive me for not having everybody's name. Please. I was going through as much as I can, and I was trying to basically figure out who everybody was. I'm going to start creating dedication pages and stuff like that for the channel. For you being here, for you just listening to me talk and ramble, y'all know this channel is all over the place. Nope, it's right where it needs to be. I think of my channel as a good bucket of fried chicken. A fresh, good bucket of fried chicken. Everybody wants some, and the tasting is good, and you're satisfied at the end, and you still want some more. And guess what? The next day, there's more chicken available. All right. You have the schedule. You've talked about the wedding. We've talked about the traveling. We've talked about this great grab bag of drag. It's time for me to go. Me and the defective Manila doll. Whatever, I love for this doll. She's everything. We're going to go. Say bye, Manila. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. I'm going to see how much I got left in this account and go and get me something to eat. And I'm going to relax, finally, and get some sleep. Like legit sleep, like the sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Hopefully my taco stand place is open. I can get me something to eat. Okay. Bye, y'all. Bitch, he thought to give me a Manila doll. That is just everything.